Hey everybody.
Hey everyone, this is Luck powering on. How goes it?
Oh, sorry, just like watching my mic do a thing. It's fine. I think it's picking up some ambient noise. It's fine. Whatever. We got.
I'm also emergency readjusting it because I forgot we're now an anime club.
Yes, probably.
There we go. Now the screen can be seen.
Yay. Okay.
Yay.
I don't have to worry about that because it's just it's for me it's just
the source.
Yeah, it's just computer mirror. Let's load up our game. We're gonna go for like a good hour and a half, give or take. Give or take. We want to be there 8:30 for New Has Been. I've actually already watched them. The New Has Been. I couldn't resist. I couldn't resist this time around.
I've seen some spoilers on TikTok.
I think
Specifically an Alistair Vox breakdown video.
Well, don't spoil the kind people here. But
All right. This is what happened.
Shut the fuck up! Don't even joke! Don't even joke! Don't even joke! Shut up!
Do you remember that one shitty theory I had told to you before? The joke theory that I've been continuously doing with Has Been.
I want no speculation on this. I desire no speculation live to happen today.
Damn, not even the meme one?
No, honestly, the only thing I'll even say is that I remember oh yeah, I think we did the boss already. Yeah? We already like beat him. Yeah, we did. We already beat Hook. So
it was so uneventful, I completely forgot we had done 2 worlds.
We did like 3. It's very quick.
Riku path. It's so exactly
very quick. Anyway, where we're oh yeah, I know that the both of us saw a few leaks here and there. I'm usually someone who's not all that concerned with spoilers, which I think is also why you were fine just like sending it to me. You know this about me. I'm not someone who that ruins my experience typically outside of like, a mystery where that's the point.
Yeah.
So, but yeah. And I'll say even the one spoiler that I did genuinely get, I won't even say it didn't even ruin it for me. I think that it might leave room for other interesting speculation going forward, but again, leave my yapping for it once we actually like sit down and watch the show together, which we will again do in Discord. Very soon. Right after these messages, basically. Anyway, time to make Riku the strongest boy. We're here to make Riku just incredibly overpowered. Yeah, here we go. Give us another level. Let's go.
Give us another attack.
Give us another attack.
Yes, more AP.
More AP.
Very much needed. Very much wanted.
Incredibly. I want to destroy whatever organization member we fight after this world. I want them to weep.
I want all of them to weep, especially if it's Vexen again.
Oh yeah, for sure.
He's such a bitch. Oh, but something funny that actually had occurred is I think I've gotten a bit upsold on tea earlier today. Because basically I went to this one tea place, and then it was just like, oh yeah, I'll take this tea. Then the guy is just going on about free samples, gives me one, and then like, I'm like, ah shit, that was kind of a good sample, because it was like a sweeter tea. Like, not like sweet tea sweet, but like, it's apple pineapple.
Oh, like a fruity.
Yeah, fruity. And I'm just like, alright, I know what he's trying to do, but at the same time, I kind of like the flavor. So, yeah.
Was it expensive?
No, it was only like $15.
Oh, for like a whole tin.
Yeah, for like a whole bag.
Okay, yeah, that's not bad, I guess, but it's a little pricey.
It ain't bad. It little, yeah.
I presume this was at like some fair or something.
Yeah.
You're sending me the dog photos. You want to tell the kind folk about the dog photos?
Yes, I found some cute dogs, like there's one in a stroller, a very fluffy Frenchie, one dog jumped at another dog.
Yeah.
Lily saw that and just zoomed in on the dog being jumped at, which is the title, Acceptance.
He had such a resigned look to him. They were both like the little like white kind of long-haired, crusty, tiny little terrier dogs you see.
Mm-hmm.
No, those dogs with they're kind of just mutts. Yeah, there's no particular.
The breed is crusty Mexican dog.
Yeah.
Y'all know the kind.
You know exactly what we're talking about. Yeah. What any non-location specific details you can give about this fair? Anything like what kind of fair was it?
I don't think I can give too many details about it due to how local it is.
Okay. I mean, like, is it like just a fair? Is like a home and garden thing? What are we? What was the vibe?
Well, allegedly it's a farmer's market, but it seems to just invite a whole bunch of random businesses.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it has the title farmer's market, but there's only like 2-3 stands that sell produce. The rest are like finished goods. You know, like dog cupcakes, which I got, human cupcakes, which I got from my dad, tea, as I was just talking about.
I feel like that's actually common enough with farmers markets, especially ones where maybe there's not actually that many like farmers nearby.
No.
But like, yeah, you're getting a lot of artisans who maybe are not necessarily farming everything themselves. Totally depends on the
environment.
On the community there, you know. Like I used to live in Pasadena where there are actually a lot of smaller farms nearby, so that farmer's market, a lot of produce. But then I go to the one in my hometown. Hell, yes. I think ironically, actually, there's a lot of large farms over there. But I found it was, I'll say maybe a good mix of like produce and more artisan stuff, just because mostly a dairy type of place.
Really? So what would that be? Like a lot of dairy-based products, like cheeses.
Well, except they're all big dairies. They're all like the dairies that supply to literally the entire country.
Oh. Huh.
So they're not really selling to the farmers market for the most part. Though there are like a couple the town did have a few like special dairy products. You know, where you get like the milk in bottles where you gotta shake it real hard, that kind. Where it's like.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, not raw milk. Heavens, no, not fucking raw milk. But like the kind where it's like pasteurized but not ultra pasteurized, I think is what it is. Mm-hmm. Where it separates after a while.
You know, I know what pasteurization is, but I don't know what ultra pasteurization is.
I think that I could be mistaken in my terminology. It's been a second, but the extra thing that makes your whole milk not like separate immediately. So it's like already
it's no idea.
Well, you know, whole milk naturally that's what it does. It separates.
Well, yeah, I mean, I don't know what it's called.
Yeah, they do something with it that like means that on the shelf it doesn't do that.
Yeah.
Take this. Your Majesty. Time's up.
You know, considering the type of family I have, I'm super glad my mom never got the bright idea to get into a raw milk phase.
Oh, I think like actively, like it's currently the leading cause of tuberculosis in the U.S.
Yeah, because cows are dirty.
Yeah, they're very dirty. I think people don't realize that raw milk is just like any other meat product. You really should be heating it before you eat it. That's all that really pasteurization is.
Yeah, I think what people fail to realize is the process of pasteurization is just fucking boiling it.
Yeah,
But not like
yeah.
actual boil, but like
Yeah.
heat
Yeah,
treatment.
and doing. I mean, I'm sure some of them have maybe had the bright idea to actually do that at home, defeating the purpose. But the chances of you actually fucking up that process are still pretty high. You know, you really got to treat it like you treat chicken. Yeah, you need to cook the shit out of it before it's safe.
Yeah, the funny thing is, I've seen this, just like a screenshot of it. It's probably like a Twitter screenshot or something, where it's just like, oh, in order to make raw milk safe, we should just boil it so it's safe. And then someone would reply like, oh yeah, and then maybe you could call that process pasteurization.
Yeah, I mean, that's the funny thing. They really don't realize that it's like, yeah, it's just cooking it.
Yeah. It's just people fail to understand terminology, which then basically, well, if you just look at the state of the country. Throw a rock, you'll probably hit an anti-intellectual.
I think the funny thing, honestly, is that whenever I have conversations with, because again, I did come from hell, so whenever I have conversations with old friends of mine who maybe do have some conservative leanings, it is surprising actually how many times, especially with regards to food, because that seems to be one of the newer things that the hills that those guys will die on. How much they really seem to just be confused about terminology. Yeah, how much they seem to just not actually understand, like, how much they really don't understand how vibes based their disgust is. Like, what's one that comes to mind soon? Oh, like GMOs. Yeah, genetically modified organisms, genetically modifying food, right? Where it's like, yeah. I find that a lot of them actually don't understand. It's like, it's not like scientists are going in there into the cell structures and like modifying, like that's like that. We're actually like not at that point yet. if you didn't know that.
Oh god, if only we were at a point like that. Just imagine you just get a tomato plant, run it through a machine, and then bada bang, bada boom. It's twice as much nutrients.
99% of GMO stuff is like selective breeding. Yeah, and
it's
that's how
selective breeding and crossing strains.
Yeah. If you're one of those like no GMO people, but then you also enjoy, I don't know,
literally
bananas or lemons or chicken, even your ultra organic chicken, then you're eating a kind of GMO. You are.
No, like literally every single produce item has been selectively bred, if not recently, but by our ancestors in the past. Because like
humans selectively have been selectively breeding things for consumption for a long time. Actually, it's a very old, very ancient process.
Yeah, since near the dawn of discovering, oh hey, if I plant big plant makes big babies.
I also find that a lot of them don't really understand how, what food dyes actually are for the most part. Where I think, again, they assume that it's like something that some guy makes in a lab. Yeah, it's not something...
Yeah. I know the most common red dye is from a bug.
Yeah, you'd be surprised. A lot of food dyes are relatively newer things in the grand scheme of things, but food, just the fact that something has dye at all should not be in itself a red flag. There are some dyes that, as I understand, so you have certain dyes that are like banned in the US for good reason, some that are not safe for consumption. Yeah, some that are not safe for consumption. But a lot of
fish urine for red 40.
A lot of the thing is that most food comes from something. Yeah, it's usually not actually just scientists like mixing things in a lab with like a tube with like test tubes, like how you're thinking. It's gonna like it's gonna be coming from some other kind of plant or some other kind of bug, animal, etc. Yeah, like this whole line in between like natural and unnatural foods is a slight bullshit.
Yes.
Where it's all just kind of vibes based, right? Then some people said, well, then let's introduce this category of like ultra processed foods now. Let's and that's equally as vibes based, yeah, because no one can actually agree on what ultra processed means.
I know it in the USA. I think under strict definition, sandwich is considered a just because of, I think it's often credited how the bread is made, which is why it's granted the processed status.
People, I've seen actually scientists try and categorize foods by like, you know, ranking them. I think on like a scale of 1 to 5 as far as processed things go. This is something that I've actually done research in, by the way. And they, I think honey was an interesting example because they found that scientists ranked honey on literally every single number of the scale at different points based off because how do you categorize that, right? Is it processed? Is it considered completely natural? It's like, well, it is processed in some, yeah, it is processed in some ways because, you know, bees have to do a certain thing to it, and maybe you might combine it with like extra sugar or corn syrup or whatever to make it sweeter for, you know, cheap on the shelf type honey. And or even if it's not, even if it's just regular honey, it's like, yeah, what is the process that the bees use, you know, the fact that you have to like have like bee farms a lot of the times to get good amounts of it, like, yeah, it's like, where's the line to any of this? It's like, it's all just very vibes based. It's not a very useful or sensical category outside of maybe your personal dieting decisions. And not very useful for policy, nor terribly useful for chastising others. Anyway, I slightly worry that the friend that I had that conversation with might hear this, and I want to assure them that this is not me being salty.
I have an idea. We blame Mozzie.
Sorry,
Mozzie, we were talking about you.
Sorry, Mozzie, we're definitely talking about you. This is definitely... As you know, Mozzie, famous conservative.
Of course.
This is a joke for legal reasons. That's a joke.
I'm thinking of a joke I can only send you.
Anyway, my favorite foods-based podcast recently has been Maintenance Phase, actually, because it's the podcast made by two journalists who are basically who, you know, through actual thorough research and charming conversations are mostly here to like de-radicalize all your like thoughts and preconceived notions about like dieting and food and all that. And I think it's all really interesting. They basically are a whole like, yeah, they basically just dig into all of the common mistruths about dieting, like how the food pyramid is kind of bullshit because, you know, it's a lot of it.
How the fear of Asians is what caused people to say MSG was bad.
That as well, yes. It's mostly racism based. There's literally nothing wrong or unhealthy with MSG. No more so than like salt.
Yeah, isn't it like literally descended from like seaweed or something?
Yeah, it adds an umami flavor to it. There, it's not any unhealthier than salt, which, you know, means maybe don't consume it en masse, but you're not gonna. If you're fine with salting your chicken breast, you should be fine with putting a bit of MSG on it too.
In the famous words of Uncle Roger, it stands for make shit good.
Exactly. But so yeah, I think like they said that there's compelling evidence. I think actually it's just like really provably true that the certain foods, especially like meats, are ranked so highly on the food pyramid because of like beef lobbyists, mostly
beef industry.
The American beef industry. Yeah.
I know.
Yeah. Well, what else would it be? There's like one possible suspect to that.
You know, I'm like 90% sure that we in the near future are going to be seeing a large push for people to start consuming and buying soy. Consider it my personal crackpot theory, just of how current administration woes have been.
I try and avoid eating meat when I can. I keep it as a special little treat, honestly. I'm more likely to eat chicken and not that much at a time, honestly.
Mhm.
If
I'm
I
really
was
tempted to finish my crackpot theory. May I?
Sure, but I'll just finish mine and say if I was a more ethical person, I would probably just go vegan, but I do not have the strength, so instead I just limit my meat intake when I can. Yes, I had a bacon cheeseburger today. That was my special little treat for the week. Don't come for me.
Yeah. The reason why I say I feel like in the near future there's going to be a large push for people to start eating soybeans is because, the American soybean market is really going down due to deals with China falling through. So I feel like there may or may not be a large push for people to start buying them here domestically. We'll see. It might just be a crackpot theory.
I don't know. I like my soy products well enough. I don't know. I honestly, that's not something I knew very much about. So, pending.
Again, it's just it's more of just some stuff I've heard about the market going on, and I would not be surprised if the government tries to overcorrect.
Start pushing soy. We're gonna have people. It's all the people who made jokes about soy boys are gonna start going hard in the other direction. Actually, to make you more masculine.
They're gonna start saying stuff like, "Oh yeah, you gotta start eating soy, bro, because like it's gonna help with your gains. Like you gotta eat domestic."
You know
Why am I
what?
giving them surfer bros? Surfer bros
Whatever.
are like
Whatever gets them to eat a fucking vegetable at this point. Whatever gets them to stop eating raw cow liver.
It's still funny that Liver King turned out to be on steroids.
Of course he was. Have you seen him? That's not
Yes,
surprising.
I have seen him.
Not surprising at all.
How do people believe him?
I don't know. He was a freak. He was a freak. That's not surprising at all. He had like the reddest complexion I'd seen since Alex Jones. Yeah, anyway, whatever, what other...
Alex Jones is another topic about anti-science stuff, because he's talking about chemicals in the water, which I'm pretty sure got a lot of people scared about fucking fluoride in the water.
Oh yeah, and that's gonna be if all that goes down, and actually the quality of in between them trying to take the good chemicals out of the water and also getting rid of the polio vaccine, we're gonna have an interesting couple of years, because keeping the water clean is good for keeping polio down, and if you take that away as well as the vaccine, then oops, polio's back.
Remember, it can always get worse. As long as they don't learn about iodine and salt, then I'm sure we'll be fine on that at least.
Yeah, whatever. I don't know. But
if people start to learn about iodine and salt, I can almost guarantee you there's going to be a pearl clutch of like, I don't know what that is, but it sounds scary. Remove it from the salt, and then like, oops, everyone's getting sick again.
Yeah. It's I don't know. Actually, any other funny little maintenance phase conspiracy that I can talk about that was kind of fun before we move on, so we can actually play some of this game today. None coming to mind right this second, aside from that they also talk about a lot of food bloggers. Oh, I guess I had an episode about seed oils recently. That's been a recent conservative crusade.
What's the crusade about? Seed oil?
No seed oils. They like seed oils.
Is this because of the fucking Mexican canola oil?
Possibly. I
hate people.
I think they quoted a fucking Andrew Tate tweet about it that was so fucking funny, where he said something along. Well, I need to find this exact tweet, because they read it like 3 different times, and it was so funny. Okay, the Andrew Tate sunflower tweet. This is what he said. Seed oils, OMG seed oils, OMG fucking OMG seed oils, fuck, OMG fuck. I can tell you losers have never had real enemies. You're afraid of sunflowers. You legit won't shut up about it. Such uninteresting lives, total losers.
Wasn't he supposed to be on their side?
I'm ashamed that he managed to post a tweet that's funnier than anything I will ever put out. I'm ashamed. I'm ashamed.
Honestly, I'm kind of surprised about that. I thought he was on their side.
That's so fucking funny, though. That's the best thing I've ever read. I hate that he wrote it. I hate it so much. Hey, Silent Chaos. We went on a huge tangent. Watch the VOD, I guess.
It's been like 25 minutes. We've barely gotten like 30 seconds of gameplay.
We can't dig back into that. That tangent was too large. Let's continue. We'll find a new tangent soon enough for you to enjoy. Cutscene time.
Oh yeah, where were we? Sexy demons? That's what we were talking about?
Yeah.
Naminé's powers are being used to shuffle his memories as we speak. Marluxia may well succeed in getting his puppet. Sora would be a valuable asset to the organization. But Marluxia and Larxine's actions, they leave me quite uneasy.
And then there is Axel. Who knows what that one is thinking?
Vexen should take care of this. His replica is soon to be completed.
But Vexen despises Marluxia. Think of the mess it would make.
So we must tell him. Isn't it better that Vexen clean up the mess than leave it to us?
Sipping my water.
You know, during that entire tangent, not once did we talk about our mayor.
Oh my god. Oh my, yeah. Oh fuck. Mamdani got...
Mayor.
Mamdani got
I live
elected.
in New York, but he's my mayor.
He's my mayor. He's America's mayor. Fuck. I'm so glad one good thing happened this year.
Virginia also flipped blue, apparently.
A lot of states did, from what I know.
Yeah.
I think even fucking, actually is... No, I think, I think I saw something about Georgia also getting some blue wins where they don't usually.
Oh, interesting. My main worry about Mamdani is basically everyone in power is just going to be like, you know what? We're just going to keep trying to oppose you, and he gets nothing done, and then people use that to say, like, see, his policies didn't work, even though it's only because people kept opposing him. That's my main concern.
Listen, so long as he can even just get a few key wins, and then, you know, get on, like, my hope for him is that one day he might make governor. So long as he can get some key wins, even just some small community ones that, you know, make the peoples happy. Build up reputation. That to me is successful enough.
Yeah, I feel like the easiest campaign policy for him to probably go through would probably be the buses.
Yeah, if he could manage that, I think actually a lot of people, even just people visiting, would be really happy.
Oh, definitely.
And it would set a good example for other cities, honestly.
We need much better public transportation within this country. We need more trades. I like trades.
We do. I know.
Take this.
I know the city that I live in, you know, Phoenix area. It's like we're getting to the point where we are certainly getting the infrastructure for it. And it really just needs a few more pushes to be actually truly robust as a transport system.
Take this.
I currently live in suburbs. We don't have any plans for infrastructure expansion.
Really with us, from people that I've heard of who take the buses over here, it's that they are not as reliable as they could be.
Mm.
Ah, shit.
You know, do actually have a little bit to say about the buses. Back when I was in high school, I used to take the bus to and from school. And, like, yeah, the buses can definitely be unreliable. Because oftentimes, they had me thinking, did the bus come early or did the bus come late? Because the bus is never on time.
Yeah, I mean, I'll say New York is better than some cities as far as the, you know, transport being on time, you know, with the buses. But if you've ever visited if you've ever visited like Europe or Japan, you know that it's quite pathetic. It is.
I've been to Paris, London, Edinburgh, Dublin, all of which vastly better.
The fact that it's mostly on time is not, that's not impressive. You know, versus, I don't know, Phoenix, where it's never on time, or whatever.
I don't know, maybe the Italians can sympathize with us. I heard their stuff is not good.
Yeah, I'm not actually sure why that is. I feel like my American brain wants to say that might be a cultural thing, but I also feel like that might be racist to say.
It's the car lobby.
Car lobby?
Wouldn't doubt it. Or are you talking about specifically buses running on time?
You were saying Italy, and like in Italy, buses running.
I thought you were talking about buses not running. Oh, I get your meaning then.
Yeah. Like I was just under the impression that in Italy, a lot of things just don't necessarily run on schedule, and that's just more a cultural thing. But I'm not actually sure if that's like other Italians. I'm not. Fucking mean. You guys were as much as colonists as anyone else. I'm not gonna give you slack.
What, you don't think we forgot about what happened with Ethiopia, Libya?
You guys are as much colonists as anyone else. I don't have to give you slack.
Funny enough, though, I think out of, you know what, fuck it. I was gonna say all of the Europeans have done some colonizing until I remembered. Wait a sec, the Slavs. They were the ones who've been colonized by other Europeans as well. Oh, poor Poland.
Poor Poland. Oh, you always must think of poor Poland.
Poland's been removed from the map like 3 different times. They just keep coming back.
You gotta feel bad for him.
You know, funny enough, I actually had done a report on Poland. Fun fact, the Catholic Church actually was a good part of why Poland as a culture continued to persist. Because Russia is Orthodox, the Germans were, well, specifically the North Germans, Prussia, were Protestant. So Poland was starkly different than them maintaining their Catholic identity. Ooh, we also forgot about California redistricting.
Oh yeah, that was also one that they did specifically.
It passed, yeah. I don't think it's been.
No. I said they did it specifically to counter Texas. After their bullshit, they literally. I think they even said within the law that like they will stop as soon as Texas stops. Because Texas like redistricted to get some extra seats, and so they're trying to counter it so they're not so outnumbered. They have a larger population in Texas anyway.
Yeah. But if I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure it passed, but I'm not sure if it's been drawn out yet.
No, well, they need some time. It's been like a day. As a government shutdown, I'm sure a lot of this stuff take actually a second to get going.
Your Majesty, come on!
Yeah, it seems like a fair assessment. Yeah, because if they made the plan for the map before putting it on ballot, I'm pretty sure it would have taken like an extra year for it to go up.
Take this.
I am quite interested to see how midterms is going to show.
Will be interesting.
It will be.
Take this.
Yeah, basically blue seats won like every special election that's taken place. More or less.
Yeah. But moving on from all of that, I have something funny to say.
Yeah.
Alright, so when I got home, my dog, he goes up, he greets me, and then he realizes I'm holding a bag, and he basically sticks his head into the bag, trying to find out what I have, because I'm pretty sure he was smelling the dog cupcake I bought for him.
Yeah.
He literally stuck his head in the bag. It was adorable.
As this is right.
Exactly, it's his right. He's such an adorable brat. I saw him eat the cupcake earlier too. Aww, cute dog.
Good boy. Best friend.
Yes.
My cat tortured a spider today. Telling you the story about it. I come back to her playing with a spider the size of a quarter in the bathroom. Poor guy is on his back, legs curled in a death pose. Not quite dead yet. I put it out of its misery and throw it away.
It was a mercy.
It was a mercy. She was having a lot of fun.
Lily, do you need to give your cat more enrichment so it loses murderous vibes?
I mean, maybe, but she's not like an inactive cat, but I really have to catch her in moods to, where she wants to play sometimes.
Yeah. From what I know of you, I'm sure you give her plenty of attention and enrichment. I'm just joking about how your cat has murderous instinct, as I'm pretty sure all do.
Oh yeah, she definitely. This funny though. She's the type of cat to if she gets out, she will walk exactly 3 feet and then lay down and look at me like it's my job to pick her up and take her back inside. Which is why I don't even stress if she darts out the door. I just finish doing whatever I'm doing and then go and grab her.
For my family, we just more or less trained my dog to not go out. Yeah, the only time he goes out is if we specifically select, alright, come on out, man. Yeah, and the only times we really do let him out in the front yard is if we, close the gate and we actively have someone monitoring him. Yeah, we only ever do it if, the nephew and niece are over and they just play in the front.
You know what, I want Teeming Darkness, but I kind of want to save again, just because I feel like last time we did Teeming Darkness, it crashed.
Oh, yeah, fair.
Wait, actually, I can maybe... Seems like we have an excess of rooms. We have an excess of rooms, so... Let's put a save point in here.
True. It'll help us out down the line if we ever do want to go back.
A special tool we can use later.
Oh yeah, this is kind of something interesting. Not sure if I've told stream, but I'll just say it here. My family leans conservative. Let me rephrase it. My family is conservative. And something interesting hearing my dad get into and say is he started to buy silver and bronze, or no, not bronze, copper.
Not gold anymore? They're not doing gold anymore?
I think it just might be out of our budget. But specifically, he was telling me how oh yeah, this is a good investment because when the economy starts to do bad.
It's not.
Yeah. But it's interesting to hear his thinking, specifically of him saying it's a good investment of when the economy starts to go bad. And in the back of my mind, I'm thinking is this a subtle admission that he started to realize the economy is bad? Because I thought your guy was in charge fixing everything.
Take this.
I've seen multiple people get scammed with the whole buy gold thing. It's it's worthless. Gold, copper, silver are much more worthless than you would assume. Because a lot of these things are you know, one, if you're buying it in the form of like a little coin, yeah, then it's completely dependent on, you know, like those collector's coins, right?
Yes.
It's people trying to do that don't actually understand how collector's items work and don't understand that if there's no demand for it, it's worth less than the actual materials it's printed on.
Take this.
You know, us who have, you know, I don't know, dealt with TCG markets or whatever, you know, we kind of get
all
it.
ties back.
Yeah, but, and you know, raw gold is just, you know, it should feel like a no-brainer. Of course, it's gold. Yeah, gold is valuable. It's not, is the thing, because there's, they've found a lot of it, actually, believe it or not.
Gold is as valuable as diamonds.
And diamonds are only valuable due to...
Because of an international diamond cartel that's keeping things artificially inflated high.
Yeah. There's more diamond and gold out there than you would think, and the people who are there to buy it back from you are not interested particularly in giving you a good market price. It's why all jewelry is essentially worthless the second you purchase it.
Have you guys ever tried to do your gold jewelry selling thing, like at those shops? You don't get a lot of money out of it.
It's quite worthless. You really have to temper your expectations as far as how much you're gonna get, and it's not gonna be how much you paid for it.
Absolutely
And
not.
I actually found that like buying jewelry secondhand is like makes for a decent gift, especially if it's like vintage, you know, in a certain way. But like but a lot of times, yeah, it's like good jewelry, even jewelry with like, you know, gold or even like little diamonds. You can buy it secondhand for like $200 really easy, because it's not worth much. And it'll be genuine. It'll come with like the original box, all this stuff. It'll, you know, it'll look like it's from the decade it's from, but it's just not worth much, guys. Not unless it's from like a collection that like, or like a brand, you know, like if it's like an old Rolex or something, you know, that's going to be worth something as a collector's item because people are interested in that. But the materials have nothing to do with it. It's just the name and the design and the brand, yeah. The raw materials themselves are incredibly worthless.
Yeah, but like I don't have the heart to tell my dad. Like, I'm sure it's fine, because I think he's also just getting them because it's now his hobby of collector's money, because now that he's retiring, he's starting to get into that as a hobby.
Well, it's fine as a hobby. It's just, I just, you know, so long as there's no mistake about whether they'll be getting like a return on the investment or anything.
Yeah, I think that's just kind of like more of an after the fact justification of the fact he kind of just wants it.
You know, the same reason why you or I buy TCGs or comic books. We say that shit to our friends, and oh, you know, maybe some of these can be worth a lot one day, but now our brains are like, no, this is just us satisfying our crow instinct.
Exactly. I just want this full art rainbow rare Flygon because that's my boy. That's my Pokemon.
Yeah. I just want the pumpkin spice cover of Nightwing with his fat cheeks on there because that's my guy. I don't really care if it's actually worth like $5. I don't care if they printed 15,000 of them. You know, it's just for me.
Oh, that reminds me. I should go back to the comic shop tomorrow. See if the absolute $80 is still there.
I talked to the shop over here where I'm at, where they said if it's first edition, it's they called it an ambitious price, but maybe but also he said that they've seen first editions people try to sell them for 60 or so. 80 they said was ambitious. But there have certainly been people trying to sell first editions of those for a lot. But that's assuming though that that's a first edition.
Yeah, I sent you the picture. That's basically the same information I have.
Oh, context for everyone else. So Luck went to a comic shop that opened up in his area. There was a there was
$80.
a Absolute Batman, the newer Elseworld series, issue #1, that was the cover of the original print, and it might actually be a part of the first printing run. I think the comic guys actually said there were 9 printings, so me saying 10 erroneously was like not even actually wrong.
Yeah, because I think when you were saying it more legit, you're like 6 printings, and then just
there were 9 actually. There were 9.
Yeah,
they confirmed there were 9.
Spiked the numbers.
But as a result, issue #1 is very easy to get your hands on, but some people have been trying to sell the first printing of it for quite a lot because it's a pretty new series, but it's been very popular, so I think they're theorizing that it's going to be like valuable one day, maybe, as these speculations go. But I am deeply skeptical of that, and even the comic guys were a little skeptical of that, considering it's been reprinted so many times. It's not hard to access, even to have like a good physical copy. There are better covers out there, prettier covers, more interesting variants, rarer variants, and that this really seems to be like them just trying to find a first issue of something that like will be valuable one day.
Like it.
But rather than waiting for it to get valuable, they're like already selling it at a super marked up price, on the higher end of what you would pay for a comic, period. In which case, anyone who buys it at that price is inevitably going to, it's like buying, I don't know, it's like buying Bitcoin after the spike has already happened, thinking another spike is going to happen, because surely it already went up in value. It's going to keep on going up, right? That's how it works.
Yeah, and to add context to this comic shop, something I noticed was they also sold some Labubu's.
Yeah, which is I think you were wondering if TCGs and Labubu's were a red flag for comics. TCGs, some of them selling TCGs or toys as comics, but Labubu's is weird.
What I had said was TCGs, I understand that is another nerdy overlap that they have. But then I retroactively raised my eyebrow at it after seeing the Labubu.
And again, I've seen comic shops sell Labubus, but only the shitty comic book shops. Only the ones that don't actually care about keeping up with new releases, or only stock like Marvel and DC shit. And then are out of stock all the time because they don't actually care about keeping up with their... I'm talking about a very specific shop in my area.
It sounds like you have a very specific...
I do have a very specific shop in my area that I have a gripe with all these things. They sell Labubus. They barely give a shit about keeping up with anything that isn't the most popular titles, and even then, they're often like they're often having issues with their suppliers and such. So as a result, they often don't have new stuff in stock, and it's just very clear that they're not actually trying to be a comic book space. They're trying to be just a general nerd space, which would be fine if spaces like that didn't also attract like you know all those stories that people say about like POV or a girl at a comic book shop, right?
Oh, princess, you don't know anything about comics.
Only ever had that happen at shops like this where they don't actually give a shit. Not at real shops where they're actually keeping they actually care about comics,
Yeah.
Where they attract a more earnestly hardcore clientele. Basically, the more likely the shop is to attract a fake fan, the more likely they're going to be shitty.
Yeah, we'll have to see. Well, I'll have to see and keep Lily updated on how that shop is as a vibe. It definitely seems to be a decently large location, so I kind of hope they set up TCG tables there, because that would be super convenient for me. Yeah, because here, to give them a little credit of maybe they're not all that bad, they're selling Lorcana.
Oh, so they're
the joke
like...
is no one gives a shit about Lorcana.
Yeah, that's funny. But they have like a good amount of they have a good amount of TCG stuff then, huh? They're selling that.
Basically, because literally when I got there, the guy, while it was open, was still unboxing, and there wasn't even a. You know how like there's like the store sign where it's just like actual text in the store's name. Didn't even have that. So like, open was like, yeah, come on in. So like, yeah, they're still barely setting things up. The only TCG stuff they had was like one glass case that had like Lorcana in it, some magic, and then a sign that says we sell Yu-Gi-Oh! And no, not Yu-Gi-Oh! We sell Pokemon and Magic, I think is what it said. So yeah, things are definitely still being set up. So again, I will have to determine the vibe of it as they progress.
Jesus Christ.
This thing is much more threatening now that we're in a card-based system. Ah, yes, darkness.
Your Majesty! Come on! Time's up!
So, yeah, hopefully it's just capping the stakes that makes these eyebrow-raising incidents. But again, I will have to see as things progress. Lily's locking the fuck in.
I am.
Come on!
There we go.
Hey!
Had a close call for a second and then I had to focus.
Yeah, I heard the beeping.
Okay. We're all good.
Yeah. Shake, 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 shake it.
Shake, shake, shake. When you move it like this, you can move it like that.
When you move like
Come on.
Come on, shake, shake,
Shake, shake, shake.
shake,
We all know. We all like, come on.
That's the only part we need to know. The rest is mumbling and vibing.
Okay, anyway,
I'm gonna be honest, I forgot what I just said about the card shop. The part where you're locking in, that is. Yeah.
I'm gonna go find that save point again.
Alright. But yeah, I hope it's not scummy. I hope it's just happy accidents. So we'll have to see. Just because this would be a nice local nerd place for me, because the other places are a bit out of the way.
I'll take local nerd place, even if the place is subpar. So long as the clientele is okay, then that's fine. Really, for me, the main death knell was one with the shop that I hate is that one they didn't you know what? I'll just name drop. If you're ever in the Tempe area and you see a listing for a shop called Strange Adventures comics, just don't go. It's not very good. It's okay, I guess, if you're already in the shopping center, but like. I would not recommend that for if you're looking to get your weekly comics, nor would I recommend it based off of how I've seen the general clientele act.
Yeah. But I've been out of the for a good little bit, so like I really do hope they have some TCG tables. It'd be a great excuse for me to try joining again.
Mm-hmm.
Heck, maybe I could even get into the Digimon card game.
You have to see. If they post tournaments, then that's a good sign. Otherwise, you might just have to find a games shop.
Which I'm hoping that this comic shop will also partially be. Just because it looks big enough to at least have some side tables and then sell the... I don't know the technical term, the pre-open box? Not pre-open,
You just have to ask if they're sprinting towards me quickly. You have to ask if they're ever going to run one tournaments, because that's going to be what makes or breaks whether that's going to be a thing.
Yeah.
Or if they plan on having any sort of any sort of space available.
Like it.
The game's been stuttering slightly today, I've noticed. So that's why I've been saving so frequently.
Oh, okay.
Not sure why.
Yeah, I thought that was just a Discord connection thing.
Nope, it's the game.
Oof.
Had me slightly scared.
Like it. Take this. Yeah. Like it.
If that's the case, I understand the
Take
saves.
this.
Yeah.
Like it.
Oh yeah, but where was I? Yeah. That's all also very dependent on if they actually do set up TCG tables.
Yeah. Take this.
Because you could definitely sell cards and not have tables. And like it's fine. Like it is what it is.
Also, my actual shop of choice. Oh gosh, my actual shop of choice. They sell cards, but they are not even large enough to support something like that. I don't know, unless you want to play at the pizza shop next door and get your cards all covered in pizza. It's a good pizza shop.
Wouldn't be the worst thing I've done.
Your Majesty. Come on. Time's up.
Was what restaurant was it? I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, it was this one burger place that's closed down. A place called Smash Burger, where some friends and I had played Yu-Gi-Oh there.
You say a place called Smash Burger as if it's not like a national chain.
I don't know if it's a national chain
is.
or not. It closed down.
It is, but
Like it.
I am actually not sure if they're doing so hot. I feel like even my local one is always empty whenever I'm there.
Yeah, my local one's been closed down since like pre-COVID. Like it wasn't even COVID that killed it. It died before.
I think I am always disappointed in it because they don't actually have Smash Burgers there. They're not. They're not actual Smash Burgers.
The burgers aren't Smash Burgers, but what I do remember, I still did kind of like them.
They're not bad. It's why that's why I actually go there every so often. They're not bad, but they're not Smash Burgers.
Yeah, Smash Burgers are like the pressed down ones that are real thin.
It'd be real thin, like very crispy at the edges.
Yeah.
Do you see this slowdown here?
I do, it's kind of bad.
It's pretty bad. I'm not sure what's causing it.
Take this. Like it. Take this.
Honestly, if I failed that boss fight first time, I would have blamed this. I would have blamed this slowdown.
You know, I blame my dog for why I'm out of water, just because it feels like I have a hair of his in my mouth, and so I like chugged my entire water bottle, just trying to like get it out. My mouth, in my throat, I mean. He's a good dog, he just has a lot of fur.
Yeah, he's a little Pomeranian, yeah?
Yeah.
I asked
Weirdly
yeah
enough,
as if he's not very obviously a Pomeranian based off of every photo I've seen of him.
Oh no, he's a husky.
Like it.
Chihuahua Husky mix,
but-
actually.
Oh yes, he's a husky Papillon mix. Get your breeds right. Oh, but where was I? Yeah. Funnily enough, I think I shed at a similar rate to my dog. And that's not saying I shed a lot. I'm saying it as he sheds a little.
Like it. Take this.
That's funny.
Yeah, because honestly, he doesn't drop like clumps of fur.
Well, yeah, he's not a husky. Pomeranians don't have super thick undercoats. They're still built for warmer weather.
Like it.
Which is kind of weird considering they descend from the northern Germany region, which gets kind of cold.
Yeah, but they're not really dogs that you associate with cold weather.
Not
You can't really
particularly.
survive a snowy day for the most part.
No. They like to play in the snow sometimes, but they can't stay in the snow.
Yeah.
I'm getting memories of my old dog in snow. Good times. You know, fun fact, we almost lost my old dog, because basically what happened was we went to my cousin who lived out of state, and then we had put him in the backyard so he could go to the restroom. But what we didn't know was our cousin, or my cousin, actually wait, no, why am I saying basically my aunt was just like, oh no, we don't have a fence in the backyard. Luckily, because my old dog, he was like, I don't like this white bullshit. He was kind of just staying on the parts that wasn't covered in snow, which is what we were expecting. So yeah, kind of hyperbolize the story, but that's basically more or less that.
Oh hey, we can actually go here. I was gonna try and navigate back and find the save point, but there should be one over here. Yep. I might have to bring up Task Manager and see if there's a reason for this, or if it's just the game being weird. We're almost done with the stream. Maybe it's not even worth that.
I mean, we do have Has Been as well as Twisted.
Yeah, might not even. Well, I'm sure it'll fix itself next stream. It's not even that major of an issue, honestly. Well, like, what has happened? We've sat here, chilled, spoken to each other, like...
Literally, like, we spend more time paused and talking than we have doing most other stuff.
Barely any of the game has happened. It's just been very grindy, mostly. Because I'm dedicated to getting Riku to be as overpowered as possible for the meme, basically.
For the dopamine.
Mm-hmm. Well, speaking of which, I think I have to burn some map cards.
Of course. I can't believe we've accumulated so much already.
He cuts through enemies like paper.
I know, right? But, like, we already hit 99. Like, dang.
A few times. See, just because the last one was like ever so slightly difficult. The last boss was just like, I didn't quite cut through him like paper. I had to think a little bit. I'm like, yeah, let's get like a level or two more.
I had to actually try.
I had to try. What? No, Riku needs to level up more. We're gonna be in max level like really quickly, aren't we? What even is this max level?
Heck if I know.
Well, we'll find out, I guess.
Yeah.
What's his level right now? 25.
Oh wait, I just remembered what I wanted to say back during the gold conversation. Listen, if Grunkle Stan says that's something you should do, it's probably a bad idea.
Yeah. But just barely out of reach. There we go. We gotta let auto aim take over. Actually, I'm curious. What is the recommended level for where we're at?
Hold on, where are we? Traverse Town?
Yeah. If it's like way over, then I'll just move on.
Finishing level 19. We've been over.
I'll consider it over when we're at 30.
Alright, so the next world they go to is Neverland. Their finishing level is 23.
Oh, we already did Neverland, though.
Oh, okay. If that's the case, we went out of order a little bit.
fine.
Then
I wanna do
in
Almighty
that
Darkness,
case, it'd
those
probably
are
be
pain.
23 for us then.
Yeah.
So we're more on track than we probably would have thought.
I'll just open up the rooms, I won't clear them. We should probably be wanting to finish up stream soon, and I'm half assuming we're gonna face another boss really soon, huh?
Yes.
Yes, let's make that the last thing we do for stream. Let's just kick some organization guy's ass.
Yeah.
Because historically, those have taken a few tries, especially.
It'll probably be fine. Considering the finished level for that one was 23.
Let me see. Yeah, let's like head out, and then how about we'll go back and level up more if it turns out we're having trouble.
Mm-hmm.
I think that is like just barely out of reach. Can't quite just jump up. No, fuck you. Yeah, like it.
Your Majesty!
Kill. Commit more kill.
Take this!
Blah blah blah.
Blah, blah, blah. What, we vampires now?
Maybe I was watching a video about about the Shadow the Hedgehog vampire skin.
Oh.
Very important video. It's great. It's great. It's great. They dress him up like. I'll say they were aiming for some kind of Dracula, and I think what they ended up landing on, as the YouTuber affectionately says, is tuxedo mask, but with a non-binary flag palette swap.
I love that. I love that as a description.
For further context, this is a non-binary person saying this, so they're allowed. They're allowed the joke. And it is a good joke, for sure. I also pulled together a relatively poignant point about how there's like some references to the Bride of Frankenstein in it, and how Bride of Frankenstein is like more so than even I knew a surprisingly queer film.
Really now?
Yeah, like apparently the director was like about as like as close as you could get to as close as you could get to just being an out gay man. Char said your life is a queer film. Goddamn, I hate when you're right. Anyway, the director was as close as you can get to an out gay man as you could be in Hollywood at the time.
So a glass closet.
The actress who plays Bride of Frankenstein was like famously asexual and was like in a lavender marriage with a gay man. What else? A lot of the story is basically about like the like a lot of the arc as far as the Bride of Frankenstein goes is all about like her function with like as like being able to like, you know, her reproductive function basically is a lot of the story, as well as her disgust with this man that she's more or less been paired with and all that. It's all very femme. It's all very queer. Much more so than I ever knew.
Did that story come from Mary Shelley, or was it a Hollywood creation?
It's a Hollywood creation based off of basically a what if of a minor plot point in the book Frankenstein.
Oh, I see.
In the book of Frankenstein, Victor makes the monster, or the monster says that
heck, I'm getting a call.
Oh my god. Well, I'll explain, I guess, while you're gone. So, in the book Frankenstein, the monster gives Victor an ultimatum around, I think, the 3/4 mark, if I remember. It's been a long time since I've read it, but yeah. He gives him an ultimatum basically saying that he will leave him alone should he give him a bride.
A Frankenstein.
Yeah, another a lady friend that he can be with to make her the same way he made him, so she can share basically in his misery.
Wait a second. The Bride of Frankenstein, but Frankenstein's the doctor.
Don't worry about it. They didn't. No fucking. That's the bullshit of Hollywood naming conventions. Whatever. Hollywood's the reason why everyone has that confusion. But
the Bride of Frankenstein's monster.
Anyway, though, the monster. He gives him an ultimatum. Frankenstein makes her. Gets basically all the way up to where he's like properly animating her. In the book it's not actually stated how he animates the corpses, but he makes her, and then is like struck with because this is not as Hannah hyperfixates reminded me, Frankenstein is not a real doctor, and so he, I guess, doesn't know that
a grad student.
Yeah, he doesn't know that you can just take out the reproductive bits, but he gets very upset and scared with the idea that what if these two reproduce and they make more monsters, and then the world is beset by monsters? So instead of just realizing you could just not put in the reproductive bits or just take them out after the fact or whatever, he decides to destroy the body with his bare hands before she's ever awakened, basically. And Victor the monster finds out about this, of course, and this is what leads to a lot of the tragedies of the later act of the later act of the book. So yeah. That's the story. Basically, the movie The Bride of Frankenstein is a what if of, like, I think it's like Frankenstein's student taking on the role of like actually properly making the monster. Frankenstein. Luck, bot, kill it.
I kept murdering. On it's typing.
Yay.
Did you see its name?
Right? Carter? What?
That tickles me funny considering so much of the conversation we've been having.
Oh yeah. I'm so confused. That's supposed to be like a weird play on Cowboy Carter. I'm not sure. Anyway, let's continue.
Yeehaw.
Cowboy Carter being the Beyonce album.
Huh? What are you supposed to be?
Probably not.
Surprised? I guess you should be. After all, I look just like you. I'll tell you what I am.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
I'm an exact replica of you that Vexen made from your data. So you're a fake me. Not a fake.
I'll make you eat those words,
I don't care if you're real. You're not better.
Oh yeah, there's a little...
we share the same body and
Repliku
the same
just
talents.
Actually knows that he's fake. The whole thing with Sora was...
There's one easy way to tell us apart, though.
Fuck with them.
Yeah, I think later on, I think at some point he actually does get his memory scrambled, but...
Unlike
he did
you,
actually know
I fear nothing. Are you calling me a coward? You're afraid of the dark.
I'll make you eat those words.
The darkness inside you still frightens you, no matter what you say. But I'm different. I embrace the darkness. I can make it do whatever I want.
Let's kick his ass. Yes, but did you over-level?
So, I can wipe the floor with you.
Man, Mickey,
sure?
I understand why everyone calls me a piss baby. Even I think that guy's kind of a piss baby, and he's me.
Even I think that guy's fucking annoying.
Oh, don't worry. We won't ever call you a piss baby. No, Mickey, it's okay. I understand.
Like it.
God, just checking. How much do you need to lock in?
Darkness! Yeah. You gotta be kidding.
I think we're doing okay.
As soon as we unlock the dark form, it just dunk on him.
Majesty! Time's up.
I think we're doing okay.
Bitch.
Bitch!
Bitch. Piss baby.
Literally, yeah, the second we unlock the dark form, it's like, it's like,
It's
what?
over. It's over,
It's
son.
like, oh yeah, sorry, what did you say about not embracing the darkness? I'm sorry,
King Mickey, we finally killed the piss baby.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you over all those points I put into into darkness
I thought I
earlier.
heard you say you were gonna wipe the floor with me.
Yeah, that was embarrassing, man.
Don't forget I'm still new. I'll get stronger and stronger.
Piss
The next
baby.
time we fight, you're finished.
This campaign's like halfway over, bro.
Then let's fight now. It's nice having darkness on my side. You are so missing out. How could you be scared of something that can be so thrilling? Enough! So now the coward is playing tough. So long, real thing. Hope you don't miss me. Come back! No way. I'm not a coward.
I'm not a piss baby.
You've been watching.
I've been meaning to, but as you know, I've been decently busy.
Well, read Percy Jackson first, and then get around to that when you can. It's very funny.
So, how was the real thing?
He's spineless. In no
He's
time
a
at all,
piss
I'll be
baby.
better than him.
In the meantime,
Not
would
at
you be
all
interested
upset
in
about-
meeting another who's considered a
Oh,
hero?
He
beat
totally
the shit out
didn't
of
beat me. He's the piss
You
baby,
mean
not
Sora.
me.
God damn it.
I
Shut
hear he's
up,
somewhere
you
in the
piss
cap-
baby.
Oh, look, the piss baby thing is dangerously close to being no longer funny. I ask that you retire it, while we're ahead.
I bet.
Castle. You want me to take care of him?
We'll see. Yes. I intend to make good use of you.
No worries. The real Riku is nothing. Sora won't be either. They're no match for me. Come out! Show yourself, fake!
Fake? Oh no. That's not exactly the right word.
What are you saying? Isn't he just a copy of me?
More like a model. He is an example of what you should try to be. He accepts the darkness. Just like you once couldn't help but accept me. But now you are afraid. Perhaps you are the one who is being fake. Fake when you pretend to have no fear.
When have I been afraid of the dark?
Inside of the card worlds, you grapple desperately with the darkness. Desperation is fear. You fight the darkness because it is what frightens you.
Be quiet!
Stubborn boy. Then continue your fight if you must. Eventually, you will learn. You cannot resist the darkness.
Yay.
Yeah. And we got the second flight of rooms to blaze through next time.
That we do.
Short one today, but
We got many things planned in the Discord if y'all are in.
we got things planned, and yeah, okay, between you needing to, you should probably go to bed early just to give you more of a fighting chance that you'll actually finish Son of Neptune, and you know, also I got my whole script that I'm trying to grind away at, so I'm hoping to get to bed early tomorrow to do that. I think in the evening, even tomorrow, I'll be reading more Dracula, so stay tuned for that.
Fun.
Still wanting to finish that. So let's well, we're done for the day, I think. The D report.
Heh.
Huh. Okay, Luck, sign us out.
Well, everyone, lurkers, chatters, here for a little, here for a while. I thank you all the same. This is Luck, bowing off. And remember, everyone, lucky days.
And 3, 2, 1. Good night. You cut out completely at the end there.